This is Reviewer Magazine. We're here with Maystar of Maystar Productions, and she just played a show at the Casbah here with her two-person band. What's the name of your guitarist?
His name is Abe.
Abe, and you have been with him for about how long doing Maystar?
About 3 years.
And you put out how many CDs?
It's gonna be 2 at the end of next month. So.
Okay. And what would you describe your style like? Is it like cabaret, or is it what is it? I mean, you're kind of hard to describe.
It's kind of like semi-theatrical, like shoegaze-ish, kind of like Portishead, The Cure, Blonde Redhead, Denali, but then not like those completely.
Okay. Now what is the difference between shoegaze and emo? I've never really been able to understand what is emo, first of all, and what is shoegaze? How is shoegaze different from that?
Okay. Emo, I don't know. That's something that little kids listen to, and they have like black hair that goes like this. I'm not really sure. Shoegaze is, I can't think of the main band that's shoegaze, but it was named after people that would stand on stage and look at their shoes while they were playing, because it was kind of like sad music. It's got a certain sound to it that we have elements of, but we don't have them all.
Okay. Now you also do fashion horror. Well, you did fashion horror. You're doing pop noir, right?
Yeah.
Now, is fashion horror still around?
No, fashion horror is kind of pop noir now. They're kind of merged. So.
All right. And you like to do fashion shows. We were talking earlier. How come you never got around to doing an MC? It'd be more of a fashion show if you did that. I know you want to have a nightclub, and you succeeded in doing that, but you never felt like putting out the effort to do like an MC and being able to describe the fashion pieces coming down the aisle?
Well, we have an MC announcing the designer, so I figure that's good enough. I don't know.
All right. Well, yeah, it's been a success. I guess if success is any barometer for being good enough, then that definitely is good enough. Are you more interested in fashion or the nightclub scene?
I'm mainly interested in my band, but for work I like to make dance clubs, so I'm not really that interested in fashion. It's just, fashion's more like an art that comes natural to people. It's not really like, I don't know how to explain. But.
And what do you think is in the future as far as like nightclubs in San Diego? Do you see things changing? I know you're not a prognosticator, you're not a medium, you can't predict the future, but you were able to do something rather unique here in San Diego. You were able to get a 18 and up club with alcohol in it, whereas other people have tried it and haven't really had that much success in San Diego, being a fairly conservative town. First of all, how did you do it, Maystar? And second of all, what do you think is the future for 18 and up with alcohol entertainment in San Diego?
I think there's actually a lot of more people trying to do 18 and over now. There's a place near the 94 that's trying to do 18 and over right now, and I heard that Deco's is going to do an 18 and over night, so it's definitely, people have started to catch on at last. Future of nightclubs overall is, I think that indie and mainstream clubs are switching. Like all the downtown promoters are slowly moving into like the indie scene, and all the indie DJs are moving into the downtown scene. So I don't know if it'll actually last, but it seems to be happening a lot right now.
Well, that sounds like a pretty fair assessment from somebody pretty well placed and should know. Describe what you're wearing right now.
1950s French getup.
Wow. Look at that, guys.
And sleeves I made myself.
You made those? What'd you make those out of? Like velvet?
Stuff.
Looks like something from a really nice couch.
It was your couch. I cut up your couch. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn you.
To make these.
How dare you. Well, thank you for the invite. I know they're not like personal texts and stuff, but I get your texts all the time. So if people want to contact you, they can go through MySpace. What's your MySpace?
MySpace.com/Maystar is my band, and MySpace.com/Maystar Designs is like my club's web design, fashion design, personal, everything. So.
Okay, so Maystar, MySpace.com/Maystar Productions, and then Pop Noir. If they Google MySpace and Pop Noir, they should come up, right?
Wait, what was that?
If they Google MySpace and then MySpace.com and then also Pop Noir.
Oh yeah, if you Google Maystar or Club Pop Noir, Club Fashion Horror, you'll go right to me. So you don't even need to like sign on to MySpace first. So.
All right. Well, thank you, honey. Thank you for the interview.